Hello everyone, and thank you again for joining us on Oshkosh today. And now we have traveled over to the Grand Opera House here in Oshkosh to hear all about the latest production for the Oshkosh Community Players. I'm here at the Grand with John Rubino from the Oshkosh Community Players, who's going to tell us a little bit more about your upcoming production here.
Oh, absolutely. Well, our show starts in October. October 3rd runs through the 11th. We'll be doing 6 shows, and tickets are available through the Grand Opera box office, and we'll talk, I think, a little bit more about ticket opportunities in a little bit. So,
yes. And what exactly is the show this year? Or this
well, the show is
season?
Dracula, and we picked it because it makes sense for an October show.
Oh, definitely.
And it'll lead right into the Grand Opera House's Spirits of the Grand Tours. The Tunnel 24 Speakeasy is the theme this year. And we were looking for a show that would work within the Grand schedule and their season, and this came across our radar, and we picked up on it. So.
Well, I mean, it ties in perfectly, like you said, the
Yeah.
time of year and with the Grand Tours and everything.
You bet.
And the Oshkosh Community Players version of this story, what's going to be, I guess you could say, different about the original, classic version?
Sure. Whenever you condense a several hundred-page novel down to an hour-and-a-half play, things have to change. I mean, it just has to. Balderston and Dean, who did this adaptation, had to, by necessity, take out the fact that this original story took place on several continents over a period of many months, and have condensed that down to several days in Purley, England. The nice thing that they did, though, was they kept some of the main characters, or combined some of them, but your main characters, obviously Dracula, Jonathan Harker, Mina, Lisa, Renfield, the psychotic lunatic madman, and Van Helsing, the vampire slayer, their roles, their characters have remained intact and really help continue the critical portions of the story and bring it to life.
Yeah, so like you said, those critical parts are still there, so the story is still there, but it might just have a little bit of a twist that you might not expect.
Yeah, if you've recently read it or remember it vividly, you'll see plot twists and character developments that don't exactly match the story, but continue to keep that sense of thrill and horror and suspense
fear,
alive, and fear.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so who are the people that are representing all these, I mean, who's taking part in this production?
Well, Oshkosh Community Players is a group of individuals that have come together. We're a volunteer organization that loves theater, and we're unique in that we invite anybody who has an interest or some experience or wanting to have some experience in theater to come and join us and be part of our organization, be part of this wonderful theater experience. And if you are new to it, we'll help teach you the things that you want to know. If you're experienced, we'll take every bit of experience we can get, and we'll use it. And we I think we have a great open group. Our auditions are always open, so anybody can come and audition. We'll see veterans coming back year after year, of course. Our character that plays Dracula, for example, has been in 1, 2, 3 shows in the last 4. But we have some new faces from both Oshkosh Community and even down in Fond du Lac. We have one of our characters is a woman from Fond du Lac. So we have that open building, open audition process and open community. And
yeah, that's one of the coolest things that I think about the Oshkosh Community Players is it's really open to anyone, young, old, experience not necessary, or I mean, if you've got it, like you said, you'll take it.
You bet, you bet.
I know we wanted to talk about a little bit of a partnership that you have coming up with this program.
Yes, when we were talking about ways to market this, one of the ideas that came across was the blood center. Doing a blood drive. So I saw one of the blood center representatives at the farmers market several weeks ago, and I said, look, I'm blah, 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 so and so, and we're doing Dracula. And her face just lit up. So she immediately recognized the possible.
It's a genius idea.
Yeah, you know, or a lucky guess, one of the two. But so we talked with them. We were really hoping that we could do a weekend blood drive right here in the Grand Opera House. The Grand said, yeah, go ahead. Unfortunately, schedules just couldn't work out. So what we have done instead is we're going to be, Oshkosh Community Players is going to be their business of the week from September 29th to October 3rd, which is the week that the show opens, October 3rd. And if you go in and donate blood, you will get a discount ticket voucher. And it's a pint-size voucher. Since you're going to give a pint of blood, we will give you a ticket to any show for $16.
Excellent.
So it's a little savings off the $20 and $18 ticket price. But really what it does is it helps get the word out about the need for blood, and it really was a kind of a natural fit for this show.
Definitely. So. Well, one last question, I guess, is why Dracula? Why did you choose this time? People would say that it's been performed, you know, countless times. So why choose such a classic?
Well,
story?
that's one of the reasons, because it is a classic story, and it fit in the schedule, obviously. But even with a classic story that's been told time and time again, there's always something new and fresh that can be brought to it. Our director, Anna Marie Sullivan, has really struggled to bring this, not struggled, she has worked very diligently to bring this into a theater and take advantage of the history of this theater and not be cheesy and stereotypical. She's working with the cast to develop their characters so that you can see the fears and the flaws that each character has.
And connect with it.
And connect with it. And see that fatal flaw that they have to overcome in order to defeat Dracula. And by doing that, allow the audience to connect with the actors on stage and really become part of the story, and also to feel the fear and the tensions that they feel as they're dealing with this monster who is taking over their lives and destroying the people around them.
Well, it sounds like it is going to be an awesome, you know, production.
We are really looking forward to it.
Yes,
So.
And ticket sales are going on right now?
Ticket sales are available now, and you can get them through the Grand Opera House box office. It's grandoperahouse.org, and you can link to the box office there. You can find links on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Oshkosh Community Players, or a link on our website, which is Oshkosh Community Theater, THEATRE.
That's always my question. I never know if it's RE or ER.
.org. And I want to encourage your viewers to donate blood, and you can do that by setting up an appointment at the Oshkosh Community Blood Center. They're out on Amro Road, 2100 Amro Road.
Excellent. Well, you know, not only a great production, but another great opportunity to help someone else.
Absolutely.
So we're really looking forward, and thanks again for having us out to the Grand.
Well, thanks for coming out and sharing our show with your community.
Definitely. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break here on Oshkosh Today, and we'll be back in the studio with more right after this.